Good morning, children. I welcome you all to this session of computer. We are on to chapter 3rd, desktop management. Children, in my previous session, we have seen what is an operating system, right? It is basically the manager of your computer. It manages all the activities. We have seen different kinds: MS Windows, MS DOS, Unix, and Mac OS. Then we saw different kinds of desktop, input output desktop, and we also saw how to what are icons, taskbar, and how to change date and time. Right, now let us move ahead. Change the volume of the speaker. Yes, this is very very important and essential, children. We should know how to change the volume of speakers, right? Because unless and until this we do not know, then it might be possible that some videos are a little bit louder and some having the volume is less. So we need to be adaptable. We need to be able to change it. Right? If you need to change the volume of speaker, you should do the following steps. Click on the volume icon on the system tray, right? And a volume increase and decrease bar will open, and drag the volume bar according to your choice. Now this dragging is from down to top, right? It can be from it can be done. Yeah, you can drag it from here and then move it up, or if you need to reduce the volume, if it is there, and you can bring it down also. Right, now the start button is found on the left bottom corner. Right, it consists of left bottom corner of the taskbar. It is used to start any program. Right, see, like this. If this is your screen, these are the start buttons. Right, it consists of two panes. The left pane contains an alphabetical list of all the programs available in your computer and also icons for user accounts, settings, and power buttons. The right pane contains mostly commonly used programs in the form of files. Right? See, this is the left button and these are the right pane. Right? Okay. Search button. This option is used to find files or programs, documents, right? The web. To search any program or file in computer, follow the following steps. Type in the name of the file as a few words about what you want to search in the search box. The result of search will be displayed in the start menu. Right? See, this is the at the bottom you will find the search box. Right? It's here. Now there are few accessories also. Windows Accessory is a special package of software. It contains various programs like calculator, shipping tool, Windows Media Player, sound recorder, Internet Explorer, Notepad, WordPad. Accessories are not full featured programs, but they are useful for specific jobs, right? Which is in the Windows environment. Right, that means they cannot do anything huge. They cannot create a program, but they can help in various kinds of program. Right, they perform specific functions which is of use in various programs. You can open any accessory program by following this. Go to the start menu, scroll to the list in the left pane to find window accessory. The small arrow beside windows accessory option, then click the program name you want to use from the list. Some of the accessory Windows 10 and their features are as follows. First is Internet Explorer. It is a web browser which with Windows OS, which can open with or operate with Windows OS. It can be used to surf the World Wide Web. For this, you ought to have an internet connection. To open any website, simply type the address in the address box of the Internet Explorer window and then enter. Right? I'm sure you all are familiar with this. Right? This is the address box. Here, children, see, this is the address box, and here you need to type it. Right? which you all know. Now the second one is Notepad. It is a simple text editor that is used to type and save simple text. It doesn't contain any formatting. Click on file menu and then save. To save your text, the file will be saved with txt extension. Remember txt. Right now when this video will go to you, if you will find that it will be having some extension .pdf or dot anything, you gpg, or it might come anything, right? So these are all extensions which are written after the dot. There are 3 letters only. That is called extension. WordPad is also available window accessory. It's a word processor software that comes with Windows. You can format your text in WordPad and documents saved with WordPad run the extension. Right? Now there is one technical hint, RTF. It stands for rich text format. Next is Windows Player, media player, right, which you all use. See, this is the icon which is here. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this, right? This is the icon of Windows Media Player. It is used for playing audio, video and viewing images. You can also use it to burn music to disk and rip music to your computer. You can also synchronize the content with a digital audio player, MP3 player or other mobile devices. Windows Media Player also acts as a browser to search media online, right? You can, whatever media is available, you can search. Now the magnifier. The magnifier is a display utility that makes the computer screen more readable by people who have low vision. It's just like a magnifier, an original magnifier, right? It can be used to magnify the things, right? If you want to audience to focus a portion of the screen by creating separate window that displays a magnified portion of the screen. It has 3 modes: full screen, lens and docked. You can simply use keyboard shortcut. See, this is the icon of that magnifier, right? Also in magnifier an icon called like this can appear. You when you keep on clicking the plus sign, then the size will increase, and minus sign it will decrease. Zoom in and zoom out and escape to exit it, right? Okay. Now the on-screen keyboard. Windows 10 includes a major overhaul on-screen keyboard feature. The on-screen keyboard serves as a substitute to a mechanical keyboard, improving input options to the user who are challenged by physical conditions. Using the on-screen keyboard, you can type with the mouse or other pointing devices such as joysticks, pen, or mouth stick to open on screen keyboard. Follow the following steps. Now see, on screen keyboard is of great use because many times the off screen keyboard gets out of order. You cannot type with that, and the work is very essential. You need not to type a lot of things. You just want to type a few things, right? There, this on screen keyboard is of great use. See what you have to do. Click on start button, click on all programs, click on accessories, click on ease of access. Now click on screen keyboard, right? Now there are few shortcut buttons on Windows, right? There are 3 small buttons at the top right corner of a window. These buttons help you to increase and decrease the size of a window or to close the window. These buttons are as follows. Minimize button. If you click this button, the window shrinks to the taskbar. Maximize. If you click this button, it increases the size of the window, right, to its maximum. The button now changes to restore down with this button, right? Restore down button. If you click this button, it resizes the window back to its original size. The button now changes to maximize icon. Or close button. If you close this button, window will be closed, right? So these are some basic fundamental things about the desktop, right? A quick recap: an operating system. See children, these are the few basic points of this chapter. An operating system is a manager of the computer system. Windows 10 is a user friendly software. Windows 10 desktop has taskbar, icons, desktop, background and task view button. A long bar is at the bottom of the desktop is called the taskbar. You can add virtual desktops using task view. The snipping tool is used to get the screenshot. You can record your sound using voice recorder, right? So with that we come to the end of the chapter. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did in making it. Until we meet again, it's a goodbye.